Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Michael is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Saviola. Vietnam appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Elise. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Hit into the middle. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. For Maicon.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail.
Shot a goal! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Elise is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bergkamp. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a...
And a chance! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the man...
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who... Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. Oh, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saviola, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Pele! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Maicon. Seedorf cuts it out. Vermi. Cannavaro. Aims beyond the defence. Bale. Kaka. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bale. Vieira. Distributed tidily. And it's Beckham. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries to pass it through. He is just caressing the ball. And they've got a throw. Raul plays it in. Czech claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Elise's big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Olise. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 5, Jan Koller.
Face to face, tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Searching pass he's played there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale. Flashes it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick.
He gets big! Danger averted for now. Maldini does well to get it back. Now it's Owen. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Serginho's cross climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Decent chance! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Vietnam are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Koller. Now it's Beckham. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Check clears. And he's there to retrieve it. Cannavaro. And it's Messi.
There will be 3
Board
minutes
shows there will be
added time.
3 extra minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence look well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.